Look, magic. It's whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. It's whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. It's whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. It's whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
रोहित तो पहले बॉल पे हो। Hello, all. Good evening, and we welcome you to a wonderful final match in the elite category of the Dad's Premier League 2023-24. And this is the commentator Shalin Gupta welcoming all the viewers and spectators who are watching this game live on the YouTube channel of the JFSC. This is a big match happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground, and the news from the centre is that the two finalists, the Jbcn Stallions and the DIs, they are locking horns against each other. The DIs, they won the toss and they've elected. Beg your pardon, Jbcn have won the toss. They've elected to field first, and the first over has been bowled, one without loss. That's a good start by the bowling team. You've got Kunal who's bowling the second over. That's a good shot. He's pulled that brilliantly. Could be a run there. There's a fielder out there. For a moment, we thought this could go all the way to the boundary, but just a single. So that's a good start by Vineet. And we've got Divya who's on strike now. Vineet and Divya are the opening pair as far as the JBCN Golden Stallions are concerned. The Dice Aces are concerned. I beg your pardon. JBCN, they won the toss. They've elected to field first in this all-important final in the elite category of the JFSC Dad's Premier League 2022-23. So a big match happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Kunal bowling his first over. He started off well. Kunal to Divya was on strike. Good delivery, swinging away from the right hand. He's played it nicely. Quick single taken by him. Good fielding, but the single has been taken really well by Divya, who's off the mark now on his fifth delivery. So muted start for him. However, that is a good single and well supported by Vineet as well. Kunal to Vineet, who's on strike now. Oh, and this time it's a good delivery, but that was outside the leg stump, so no chance of even appealing for an LBW. Was that bat? It seems yes. So a run added to Vineet's total and the team total as well. We've just started off in this final match, and Dice Aces will have to score a good score. They've been asked to bat first. It's a good delivery. Oh, and this time just a single. Good piece of work there by the bowler here. The batsman also playing nicely. Coming to bowlers next. In the air, a thick outside edge. Oh, and seems he's dropped. Just have a look at that. Could have been a very good catch, but you can't call that a drop catch, but a thick outsider takes it to the boundary. Good piece of work. By the bowler. And that's the end of the second over. 9 without loss, and it's Prakash again coming into bowl his second over. Oh, and what a start by Prakash. Brilliant. The line is impeccable here. Beaten all ends up Divya, who started off really calmly. In the air, but straight to the fielder. That point does well. Just a dot delivery again. So a very good start by Prakash in this over. Coming to bowl his next delivery. He's done well. Oh, and that's a peach of a delivery. Wow. That's how you have to bowl in a final match, especially with a new ball. Prakash leading from the front, this pack. Wonderful piece of bowling by the pacer. Divya, sorry. Struggling at the moment. That's a good delivery again. A single taken nicely by Divya, who's played it towards the mid wicket with soft hands. And on strike is now Vineet again, who's done really well. 7 of 6 deliveries. That's a brilliant one again. No chance for the batsman to score any runs on that delivery. 5 deliveries and 4 of them have been dots. So what a start by Prakash to this spell. This is his second over, would you believe it? And he's given only 2 runs. That's the best start a bowler can have. Could have been a cherry on the cake if he would have got a wicket too, but the way he's bowling, T20 cricket is all about not allowing the batsman to play shots at will. It's a good piece of work by Prakash till now. Coming into bowl his next delivery. That's a good shot played. Oh, but it's straight back to the bowler's end where it hits the stumps, and no run taken. So that's a very good over. Just 1 of that. Last delivery 2, a dot. That's the end of the third over. 10 without loss. It's a good start by Prakash to his spell. He's given just 2 runs in his 2 overs. It's a good start to the over. He's played it nicely. Took chance of run out here. Oh, and that was so close. Extremely close. Just have a look at that. Could have been. Oh, that was really close. Quick single taken. That's a peach of a delivery. Appealing for a caught behind. The keeper looked animated, but just a dot again. Kunal has been brilliant in this over. A slightly side-ish arm action. Not at all easy for the batsman to comprehend. Wonderful piece of bowling there by him. Oh, and trying to hit the big one. Just not playing in line. That was not a good shot, to be honest. Another dot. Kunal bowling a wonderful line in this over. Testing the batsman and making him do the mistake. Almost got a wicket on that delivery. This is the fourth over, 11 without loss. And good delivery. Should be a single easily. Oh, but there's a fielder at mid-on. Prakash doesn't allow the single to happen. Oh, what a shot that is. But what a piece of fielding. Brilliant. Just a dot delivery. That was such a wonderful shot. A treat to the eyes, but what a piece of fielding here. That extra cover by the fielder. In the circle, he's done really well on that occasion to stop a boundary for his team. Oh, he's cut that brilliantly. Could be a boundary. What a shot that is. Brilliantly played by Vineet towards the point for a boundary. That's a brilliant one. Let's have a look at that. Such a nice shot, and no chance for the fielder at point, playing it over him for a boundary, and that's the end of good over by Kunal. 4 overs have been bowled, 15 without loss, but what a shot to end the over by Vineet. Cutting it hard and slashing it with a lot of power. Getting a boundary to end the over. Here comes Prakash for this third over. He's been absolutely brilliant. On strike is Divya, who's had his fair share of struggles. 11 deliveries for 4. The run rate is less than 4 runs and over, 3.75 to be exact. Good delivery. They've taken a quick single, chance of a run out if it hits. No, just a single. Good intent shown by Divya and Vineet, especially Divya, who just trying to give away the strike to Vineet, who looks in much better form and touch at the moment. He's done really well till now, 11 of 13 deliveries. On strike is now Vineet. That's a good shot. Oh, and that's a boundary. What a shot that is. Brilliant. He's played it so well there. Vineet. Just have a look at that. Absolutely brilliant shot. Pitched up. And that was hit with a lot of power. Straight down the ground. No chance for the fielder at mid-on. Just a spectator watching it sail it over his head for a boundary. Just a dot again. Good piece of bowling. He's done really well, this guy. In the air, could be a chance of a wicket, but falling just short of the fielder at covers. Oh, what a throw that is. Could have been a run out chance, but somehow Vineet, even after slipping, saves himself. Just have a look at that. That was slightly bizarre, but eventually he's able to save his wicket. That's a good delivery again, very close to the outside edge. And another wonderful over till now, just 5 of that. Prakash has been brilliant to say the least. This is his third over. Oh, what a shot that is. He's picked that up brilliantly. Look at that. That's a big 6. Oh, and seems to be a boundary. One bounce into the fence. Absolute brilliance shown by Just have a look at that. How he picked that brilliantly. Absolutely stunning hit. That's a boundary to end the over. Prakash has been surprised here by Vineet, who's played a gem of a shot on the previous occasion, and that's probably the end of the over as well. 5 overs have been bowled, 24 without loss, and Vineet has raced to 19 of just 18 to 5 of 12, and here comes Kunal. His third over on the trot. Comes down the track. What a shot that is by Divya. Could be a big one. The fielder trying to stop it, but that will be a boundary. Wow. This time it's Divya who's taken the charge. What a shot that was. Absolutely brilliant. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Short delivery. He was trying to cut that. Missed that completely. Divya has missed that. Just a dot. Kunal has a smile on his face. He would be thanking Divya for not hitting that for a 6. Could have been a slash for a flat 6 over the point. In the air, he split that straight back over the bowler's head for a single. Just a single on that occasion. Coming into bowler's next delivery. That's a good one. Anticipating a wide there, but the umpire unmoved, so probably too much of expectations from the batsman's end. Oh, what a shot that is. Oh, and that's in the gap as well. Brilliantly played for a boundary. Wow. He's on fire at the moment. Whatever he's hitting is being hit with a lot of power in the gaps. Just have a look at that. Brilliant shot. Smacked through the covers for a boundary. That's a full toss, and that should be a wide as well. Yeah. The umpire stretching his arms. That was a poor delivery. He was lucky it was not punished for a boundary. Vineet would be thinking he'd missed an opportunity there, but nonetheless, a wide added. A run added to the tally. In the air, he's played that brilliantly again. Could be a big one. There's a fielder out there. Just a single. He does well there. Fielder at deep covers. Look at his intent. He's trying to hit every ball out of the park. This guy. Nice throw as well from the deep. Just a single. That's the end of Kunal's third over. Expensive one. 13 of that. 11 of that. 6 overs. 35 for no loss. They've done well after the first 2 overs. The Dice Aces, who've lost the toss today in this all-important JFSC Darts Premier League T20 Elite Final 2022-23. It's Rohan who's been introduced into the attack. Rohan Dharia. One strike is Vineet, who's done really well. 35 without loss in 6 overs. Vineet has scored 24 out of those 35. Good delivery. That's a low full toss. He's played it well, but should just get a single here. It's a good delivery. Should be a single. Divya has played a good role. The perfect second fiddle role, you would say. He's on 11 now. He's still supporting his partner, which is the most important thing here. Is that going to be a wide? It seems no, just dot delivery. It's a good start by Rohan. This is his first over. He's done really well. Just 2 he's given in this over till now. Last delivery still to go, however. It's a good delivery to end the over. Just 2 of that. Vineet plays it nicely, but no run on that occasion. So 7 overs have been bowled, 37 without loss. Good start by Vineet and Divya after they were asked to bat first by Jbcn and Golden Stallions. That's a very slow start to his spell. Dhruvan being introduced into the attack. That was a good delivery. Divya waited for long for that delivery and still got a very slow one to hit, and eventually didn't go get a run on that. In the air, just a single. Played it nicely through covers for a single. Divya has given strike back to Vineet, who's in scintillating touch at the moment. It's a wonderful shot and very close to the umpire. Oh, what he's done! He has just missed that. What has he done here? That's a bit of a tragedy, you can say, for the bowler. Just have a look at that. He overran himself and the ball went into the deep square leg boundary. Vineet, whatever he's doing at the moment, is going right for the team and himself. That should have been stopped. That was a poor bit of fielding, to say the least. Good shot for a single. The long one is there. Does well. That was so close. That was a good delivery by Dhruvan. Almost got rid of the batsman. He was trying to hit the big one. Divya missed that. The ball took the inside edge. Went on to hit the pads. Just a dot delivery. That's a full toss. He's played well, but it should just be a single. The mid on. Long on is there to stop that. That's the end of good over. 7 of that. 44 without loss after 8. Rohan starting off his next over starts off nicely. Single taken by Div, and on strike is now Vineet again. So Div doing a wonderful job for the team. He's been rock solid at his end. Hasn't allowed the bowlers to take his wicket. That's the most important thing for any player at the other end. If his partner is such a solid batsman, is not allowing the wicket to fall. It's a very big advantage. Relieves a lot of pressure on the batsman at the other end. You can play his shots freely and without any pressure of losing a wicket, because he knows that his partner is standing at the other end. That's a good shot in the air, but should just be a single. There's a fielder out there at deep mid wicket. Div back on strike. His strike rate needs to improve, that's for sure. Playing at a strike rate of around 66 at the moment. He's cut that nicely in the gap as well. Should be a couple of runs if he runs the first one quickly, and he does run the first one quickly. 2 runs taken nicely by Div. Probably he was listening to the commentary. Just mentioned that he needs to improve the strike rate, and he immediately takes a brace for himself and the team. In the air and in the gap. So will it be a couple of runs again? It seems yes. Div running the second one really quickly. Chance of a run out. Oh, and that would have been close if that would have hit. It's a wonderful piece of fielding, but very good running as well. That could have been close. That would have hit directly. Just have a look at that. Oh, that was so close. But he's showing some real intent at the moment to increase the run rate, and as a result of that, it's 50 without loss. So the 50 is up in the 9th over. The run rate still not 6 runs an over, but they've come back really well in the last few overs. Is it that brilliantly? Could be a chance of a couple of runs again. This time straight to the fielder at sweeper, just a single. Good delivery. Single taken by Vineet again. And that's the end of Rohan's second over. 52 without loss after 9. That's a good comeback by the Dice Aces batsmen. The opening pair, they've done really well in the last few overs. Dhruvan starting off his second over. He's done well till now. 53 without loss is the score. This is the 10th over. Probably drinks would be called after this over. It's a good shot. It was a good delivery as well, but he played it really well towards the sweeper for a single. Div is looking really good at the moment. His strike rate has also improved to 80 now. Slowly and steadily he is catching up with the strike rate really well. So that's a full toss, and Vineet has just played it towards the deep mid wicket. Could be a big one. That's a shot of the evening for me. What a shot that is. Huge six. Absolutely brilliant batting by wonderful left-handed batsman. Just have a look at that. Immense power behind that. Poor delivery, dispatched out of the park for a huge six. Vineet is on fire at the moment. That's a big six. Not a small boundary. It's a longer part of the ground. Quick single taken. And a run rate eventually is reached over 6 runs and over. So that's a superb achievement. Done really well in the last 4-5 overs. Vineet with a huge hit. And what a catch that is! Gone. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? That's a brilliant catch. Just have a look at that. Not at all an easy take there. He's done really well. That's the first wicket down. It's Div who's gone back to the pavilion. Show you the replay. That's the first wicket down. 61 for 1 and drinks being called for. Just have a look at how he was out. Divya was playing so well. He's trying to make room for himself, and that was a good catch taken at deep extra cover by the fielder. Wonderfully caught and big wicket, I would say, in the context of this game. That's the end of a very good partnership as well. 61 for 1 now. The first wicket partnership for 61 is a really good effort by both of them. 10 overs have been bowled and drinks being called for. We'll be back after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. So Rohan coming to bowl his next over. On strike is Vineet. Oh, that's a good delivery. Should just be a single. The short third does well, but a single taken nicely by Vineet. And the new batsman on strike is now Siddharth, who will be facing his first delivery. Rohan. He's bowled a good spell, but he needs to take wickets. The run rate is gradually increasing and it is now crossed 6 runs and over. Good piece of work by that's a good shot. Good start by Siddharth. First ball he plays and he comes back for the second chance of a run out. He's completed a second run really well. Wonderful start by the batsman. 2 runs taken on the very first delivery he faced. So Rohan not happy with that effort. So wonderful shot. This time could be chance of a couple of runs again. Oh, this will be a boundary. What a shot that is. Brilliantly played. Let's have a look at that. That was bowled short. Slightly wider for the off stump and he's cut that brilliantly. Siddharth doing really well. This is just the start of his innings. He's played 2 deliveries only and he's raised to 6 runs. Wonderful start by him. Oh, and was there an edge? Seems yes. That was really close. Oh, and it seems no, there wasn't an edge, but we'll have to look at the umpire signal. Oh, absolutely, there was an edge. That is the reason why the bowler got anxious and really pumped up, but then the wicketkeeper missed that opportunity. So single taken. Vineet back on strike is 40 of 35. He's played a gem of a knock till now. Can he continue it? Oh, and this time very close to the edge again. The wicketkeeper doing really well on that occasion. Let's have a look at that. Wonderfully done. Slightly quicker through the air, flattish trajectory. Almost got rid of Vineet on that occasion, Rohan. Oh, another good one. He's bowling some real peaches here. That's the end of the over. Rohan Daria bowls a wonderful over. 11 overs have been bowled, 69 for 1. Vineet has been beaten all ends up. Number of occasions in the last couple of overs. Drovin coming to bowl his third over. On strike is Siddharth. Good delivery, should be a wide. The umpire stretches his arms. It swung at the last moment. Not for the umpire's liking. In the air, could be a chance of a catch, but it falls short of the fielder. Just a single. Oh, and how did he miss that? That was so close to the stumps. Will be a boundary though. Would you believe it? Just have a look at the replay. It missed the stumps by a whisker. Ho, ho, ho. Luck riding his way for sure on that occasion. Vinicius played so well, but this time luck supporting him. Bicycle by the umpire, 4 of them. Full toss, he's played it well towards long on for a single. In the air, could be a big one. There's a fielder out there, just a single. Does really well. The fielder at sweep a cover. Only a single for that wonderful shot played by Siddharth. He's done so well till now. 9 of just 5 deliveries. Oh, that's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. At point and no run taken. Or have they taken a single? They have. Because of the misfield, they have taken that single. Siddharth ran really quickly. Good delivery. He's played it nicely with soft hands. Could be a chance of a boundary. The fielder trying to chase it. And he's done really well. They've taken 2 runs. Could have been third one as well. Let's have a look at that. Very good stop by the fielder. Third man boundary. So that's the end of the 12th over. 80 for 1 after 12. Last 8 overs remaining in this first innings. They've done really well to come back to a run rate of over 6 runs an over. The Dice Aces. Rahul has been introduced into the attack. 12 overs, 80 for 1. They've got wickets in hand. They should be increasing the strike rate. Vineet has taken a lot of time in the last few overs. He's now 42 or 40 deliveries. At a point of time, his strike rate was way over 130, easily over 125. But at the moment, it's just playing around 100. That's a wonderful delivery to start off the spell in the right channel. No run taken, just a dot to start off his wonderful spell. Short delivery is picked that nicely and hit in the gap. Just a single. There's a fielder out there at super cover. So Rahul coming to ball is next. Oh, and what a shot that is! In the slot and should be a boundary. Brilliant shot played by Siddharth. He's on fire right from the word go in this innings. Siddharth. What a shot. Just have a look at that. Pitched up. Inviting for the trouble. And he accepts the invitation gleefully with both hands open. Siddharth. What a shot that is for a boundary. Good delivery. A single taken by Siddharth. He's raised to 16 of 8 deliveries. Rahul bowling his first over. Oh, very close to being getting clean bowled. The leg stump was very much exposed. Probably this would be leg bias. Just one delivery remaining in this over. Rahul's first. Yeah, leg bias single by the umpire. You can have a look at the score strip as well. That's a good shot, should be a single. That's the end of the over. Good one by Rahul. Eventually just 7 of that. 13 have been bowled, 88 for 1. Siddharth has been playing a gem of a knocker, 17 of 9. Vineet, look at him, 43 of 43 now, so a strike rate of just 100 at the moment. So it's Rahul coming to bowl his Rohan coming to bowl his third over. Rohan Dharia, he's bowled 3. This will be his fourth over. 88 for 1 after 13. He's done a wonderful job for the team, Rohan Dharia. Rohan coming to bowl to Siddharth, who's on strike. That should be a wide down the leg side. So not a good start by Rohan. Wide down the leg side to start off the proceedings in this over. This is his last over. He's not taken a wicket but has been really economical. That's a good delivery. Should be a single easily. They've taken the second one as well. Brilliant stuff by Siddharth. So the one was definitely easy. For the second, they had already started stretching. The first one, they ran the first one really quickly. Coming into bowl is next delivery, Dharia. On strike is Siddharth. Oh, he's played it late and fine. Should just be a single. There's a fielder out there. Does well. Good delivery, played it nicely for a single. Beneath. When he's missed that, the wicket keeper, this could be a boundary, but the fielder chasing it and doing it really well. Just a couple of runs there. Just a dot again. Rohan bowling the last delivery of his spell. He's cut that nicely and he's gone! Oh! Straight into the hands of the fielder at point, and look at the way he's celebrating. Brilliant celebration. Just have a look at that. Short and wide, and Siddharth for once has played this shot straight into the hands of the fielder who does not make a mistake. Big wicket in the context of this match and this innings. Rwandaria eventually gets a wicket on the last delivery of his spell. 95 for the loss of 2 wickets now. A very important wicket at the right time for the Jbcn Golden Stallions. Siddharth, after playing a gemmer for knock, goes back to the pavilion. That was a very important cameo. Could have stayed for long. 95 for 2 after 14. The new batsman coming to the crease. Stay tuned, viewers. "95 for 2, Vineet has been joined by the new batsman. But on strike will be Vineet, as that was the last delivery on which previous batsman got out. Rwandaria finishes off a wonderful spell of spin bowling. 4 overs, 23 for 1. We've got Vineet on strike. 95 for 2, last 6 overs remaining. They would be eyeing a score of 140 for sure. Tapan is the new batsman. He's at the non-striker's end and coming into bowl. The next over of his spell is Dhruvin. He starts off. Oh, an inside edge. Could be a couple of runs. There's a fielder out there, just a single. He's not intending to play there for sure. Just a single on that occasion. On strike is now Tapan. So it's Rahul, beg your pardon there, not Dhruvin, who's bowling his second over on the far end. Tapan's first delivery. Rahul, he's bowled a good first over. Dice Aces cannot lose a wicket here at the moment. They're doing really well. They've come back nicely. The run rate is almost 7 runs and over at the moment. Good start by Tapan. He's played it nicely towards backward square leg for a single. And on strike is again Vineet, who's been really conservative in the last few overs. Just stopped playing his shots, it seems. 45 or 45 the run rate. The strike rate for Vineet also is exactly 100, which has come down from almost 130, 140 at a point of time. Definitely needs to improve the strike rate, but at the same time, his strategy seems to be staying till the end of the innings, which is a very important one as well. So it's going to be a really big ask of Vineet, not only stay till the end but also increase the strike rate, which he needs to do at the moment. But saving his wicket is also equally important. In the air, he's played that nicely towards a deep mid wicket. There's a fielder out there. Fumbles that. Will he come back for the second? No, it's a chance of a run out. What has he done? And he's gone. And Vineet, would you believe it? He has missed that. The wicket keeper has missed this run out completely. Ho ho. What has he done? This is the biggest blunder that could ever happen on a cricket field. Would you believe it? How could he miss that? It's Vineet who's got a life here. That was a sure shot run out. How could he miss that? Still unable to believe. This could be a very, very big mistake in the context of this final. This is a final match. You can't do that, Mr. Keeper. It's a big ask now if you have to take Vineet's wicket. He will not give his wicket, I'm sure about that. You will have to bowl some really good deliveries because Vineet has the ability to play the long innings, and that should not have happened as far as the Jbcn Golden Stallions are concerned. That's a thick outside edge, could be a chance of a catch. Oh, and would you believe it, he's gone on the very next delivery. Redemption here for Rahul. And probably the commentator's curse as well. I just mentioned that he cannot give away his wicket, and look what he's done. He's just got a thick outside edge. He's given a very simple catch with a short third fielder, a big wicket on the very next delivery, on which he could have been run out in a bizarre fashion. Vineet going back to the pavilion, would you believe it? Couldn't have been the softest, more softer way of getting out. And that too of a batsman who's played so well throughout the innings. Big wicket here. Just have a look at that. Bowled really well, Rahul, on that occasion. Outside the off, some brilliant line, and what a catch that is. Not at all easy. And they come from high up in the air. It's absolutely wonderful piece of bowling by Rahul. He gets rid of Vineet, the set batsman, 99 for 3, and a lot of drama happening in this over. A short run out on the previous delivery that was missed by the keeper. But the next delivery, Vineet just an effort to hit the big one. Gets a thick outside edge and loses his wicket. He should have stayed till the 20th over. He would be thinking about that for sure. You've got a new batsman, Kumar, on strike. Rahul. Good delivery. Kumar playing it nicely towards long off for a single. He's off the mark. Good shot, which he's played with a straight bat. That's a wonderful shot. Could be chance of a boundary. What a shot that is by Tapan. His first. And a very good shot. Just have a look at that. Brilliantly played through the extra cover for a boundary. Just pitched up in the air. That's a good shot by Kumar in the air, playing it towards wide of long on. The fielder does well. Chance of a second run, and he's done well to take the second one. Tapan running it really quickly. This is the 16th over. Throw in. Bowling his last over. He's done well. 106 for 3. This is the first innings. Last 5 overs remaining. Oh, and he's missed that chance of a run out again, but this time doesn't leave the crease. And he's coming back for the second. Wow, this is brilliant running. This is absolutely wonderful piece of work by both these players, especially Tapan. Oh, and that's a short run taken by Kumar at the other end. They need to be really careful with the running. So 2 converted to 1 now because of some sloppy bit of work by the batsman. Kumar needs to be careful. Every run that they make from here is going to be really precious. Oh, he's played that in the air. And the fielder has missed that. This will be a boundary. So Not good fielding at all. Just have a look at that. Short and wide outside the off stump. He's done well. Oh, that could have been prevented. Instead, that's a boundary. So Dhruvin bowling his last over of the spell. 3.4, 29 for 1 his figures. Oh, he split that again in the air. Will that be a catch? There's no one to take that. And he's coming back for the second. This is absolutely brilliant running chance of a run out. They've taken the second run really well. These two have done exceptionally well with the running between the wickets in the last over or so. Tapan has been running brilliantly at the other end. Kumar playing some good shots. This time in the air. This could be a big one. That's a very good connection, it seems. Oh, that's a very good stop. Wonderfully stopped, and 2 runs taken again by Kumar. This is brilliant stuff by both these players. Expensive over, to say the least. 11 of that, and Dhruvin finishes his spell. 33 for 1 his figures in his 4 overs. 115 for 3 after 16 overs. Last 4 overs remaining. Stay tuned. It's Rahul coming to bowl his next over. Oh, that was so close to the stumps, and that will be a boundary. Will that be biased? We'll have to look at the umpire's signal. That was so close to the stumps. Just trying to play it towards the onside. Missed that completely. Tapan. So 4 runs added as buys. Every run is important here, is precious here. 119 for 3. Oh, that could be a good one again. That was a good connection, but just a single. He's come back for the second. Wow, they've been running brilliantly. 2 runs taken easily. Oh, and this time a slower delivery has missed that completely. Wonderfully bowled by Rahul. That's a good change of pace, and he's trying to play it towards the square leg, but didn't get the connection. Rahul bowling his third over. He's done well, and he's cleaned him up. Wow! Stunning bowling here from the pacer. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Just have a look at that. Bowling some really wonderful line, and the basics have been brilliant. Middle stump uprooted. Couldn't have been a better sight for a pace bowler. He was doing well, Tapan, but Probably got impatient. We'll show you the replay again. Just have a look at that. High quality bowling this is from Rahul. Oh, and that's a middle stump. It's a big wicket at the right time by the bowler. 121 for 4. Rahul gets his second. 121 for 4. This is the 17th over. Stay tuned. In the air, this could be a big one. Mithul has gone on the force delivery. That was taken nicely by Prakash at long on. Rahul gets his third. Just have a look at that. A slot delivery. Mithul was trying to hit it big, but the long on fielder Prakash does really well. And Rahul has got another wicket here. This is his third. Mithul going back to the pavilion. 121 for 5, and a smile on his face tells the story. He's just trying to hit the big one from ball 1. Missed that completely though. So it's 121 for 5. Rahul gets another one. The new batsman coming to the crease. And Rahul is on a hat-trick chance. He's on a hat-trick, and will he be able to take that hat-trick for himself and the team? He's got a hat-trick chance here. The hat-trick delivery is bowled really well, played nicely by Manoj. Will he come back for the second? No, just a single. That was a good delivery by Rahul. Just have a look at that. Oh, that was a low full toss, probably a yorker. Well dug in by Manoj, who's just got off the mark on his very first delivery. Rahul finishes off his third over, 19 for 3. His figures, absolutely stunning figures by the pace bowler. "17 overs have been bowled, 122 for 5, last 3 overs remaining." Manoj facing Kunal, who's bowling his last over. Oh, that's played nicely in the air and in the gap too. Just a single though. There's a fielder out there. Oh, he's missed that. That's a dot delivery. Played that brilliantly. Could be a boundary. But the fielder does well. Chance of a second run. He's coming back for the second chance of a run out as well. But 2 runs taken brilliantly by Manoj. Was running at the danger end. Really good stuff. Oh, and what a connection. This could be chance of a big one. But falls short of the fielder. And they're coming back for the second, it seems. But sent back at the right time. Just a single. That's a very good over. Just 4 of that. And last 2 deliveries were the dot ones. So wonderfully bowled by Kunal. And he finishes off his spell. He's not got a wicket, but he's done well. 28 without any wicket in 4 overs. Good spot for bowling. 126 for 5. Last 2 overs remaining. It's Rahul who's coming to bowl his last over. Look at his figures. 19 for 3 has been brilliant, to say the least. And his success is majorly because of the which he's bowled. The line has been wicket to wicket. And the length has been really good. That's the reason why he's getting wickets. That impeccable length. Especially with the old ball. Not easy to bowl. That's a good delivery. A Yorker. He's played that nicely. Will he come back for the second? It seems. Yes, Manoj is coming to a danger and 2 runs taken. So Kumar in no time has reached 17 of just 11 deliveries. The strike rate over 150 at the moment for him. Last 11 deliveries in this first innings are remaining. They would definitely want to score at least 20 runs of those 11, if not more. That's a slow delivery. He's picked that well. Just a single. Will he come back for the second? It seems. Yes, easy 2 runs there for the taking. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling. Perfect Yorker there in the block hole. Not at all. Allowing the batsman to take even a single on that delivery. A dot in this 19th over, the penultimate over of the innings, is nothing less than gold. Wonderful piece of bowling by Rahul. 3.3, 23 for 3. His figures have been absolutely amazing. That's a good delivery again. Should be a quick single if they take it. Yes, they do it. Leg buys would be single, but a run added to the tally. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery and another Yorker length delivery. Manoj anticipating a wide. That's a slow one. Manoj has hit that nicely in the gap. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. Easy 2 runs for the taking again. They've done really well, these two. So thrice they've taken a couple of runs in this over, and that's the end of a very good spell. 25 for 3 in his 4 overs. Rahul has been impeccable with his line and length. 133 for 5, and one last over remaining. Last 6 deliveries, they would want to score 10 to 12 runs at least in this over to finish off with a decent and healthy total. That's a good shot straight down the ground. Will be a boundary. Wow, what a shot that is. The first delivery of this over is Prakash, who's been hit for a boundary by Kumar. It's a very good shot. The right connection and exactly the power behind the shot that was required. This is a wonderful piece of. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Should be a boundary again. Wow. This is excellent batting by Kumar. Just have a look at that. That is an exceptional shot and probably the shot of the evening in my opinion. On the back foot. He's punched that to perfection through the covers for a boundary. High quality batting. This is by Kumar, who's raised to 23 of just 15. Brilliant stuff. That's a good delivery, good comeback. It's a good delivery. He's done well. Jbcn. He's coming back for the second chance of a run out. Oh, and this time it seems he's gone. No, the umpire says it's not out. Wonderfully run again. This is high quality running by both these players. Just have a look at that. Coming to bowl is next. On strike is Manoj. Good delivery. Prakash this time will get a wicket for sure. And Manoj sacrificing his wicket for the team's good. A wonderful piece of bowling and fielding. But great thinking by Manoj, who's given away his wicket to save Kumar's wicket. And just have a look at that. Absolutely wonderful effort by the experienced campaigner. Another wicket down and 144 for 6. Is the score at the moment. Last delivery of this final over. Prakash's spell as well. He's played it nicely, and will that be a couple of runs? He'll definitely want to come back for the second. It's a good piece of fielding. Chance of a run now. Oh, he just missed that. 2 runs taken to end the spell and the over and the innings. It's 146 for the loss of 6 wickets. That's a wonderful piece of batting. They've come back really well after they were reeling at around 5 runs and over for the first 7-8 overs in the first innings. And the first half of this innings belonged to the Jbcn Golden Stallions, but the second half of that innings has belonged to dire aces, and a lot of credit goes to this batsman Kumar. 29 of 18 deliveries. What a cameo he's played for the team's good, and 147 is the score that they have to achieve to win this JFSC Dads Premier League Elite Championship 2022-23, and a lot of work to be done by the Jbcn Golden Stallions, and we'll meet you in around 10 minutes from now for the second innings of this match. Till then, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. This match is going to be a really exciting one in the second innings as well. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Look, magic. It's whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class, Look, magic. It's whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
We welcome you back to the second innings in the all-important JFSC Dads Premier League T20 Elite Final happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground, and this is a commentator Shalin Gupta welcoming all the viewers and spectators once again for this final match. The second innings of this final, 147 is the target that the Jbcn Golden Stallions have to make, and that's a good comeback by the Dice Aces who've managed to score 146. That's a very competitive total in my opinion. But you've got some really good batsmen out there for the Jbcn Golden Stallions. We're about to start the second innings, and Rabindra Jhunjhunwala will open the attack with the new ball. He's one of the best that we have in the Dads cricket circuit. Very experienced and a genuine new ball bowler, Rabindra Jhunjhunwala. First delivery about to get bowled, and we've got the openers Sachin and Sameer for the Stallions. Oh, and what a delivery! A swinging delivery way outside. Oh, and that's been given a wide. That was such a wonderful delivery in my opinion. It did have a lot of swing, probably not for the umpire's liking. Oh, and he was not ready. Probably he'll have to bowl that again, the batsman. Moved away from the stumps before he played that shot, so Rabindra will have to bowl that again. Oh, and this time almost a similar delivery. That's a dot delivery to start with. Good comeback after that wide was bowled. Oh, and that's such a wonderful connection. Could be a boundary. Just the second delivery, and he's hit that brilliantly towards the fence. It's a brilliant shot. Could be a boundary. Such an off the mark in style. It was such a wonderful shot in the slot, and he just played it brilliantly. Just have a look at that. What a shot that was. We're back live. Just a dot delivery. Good comeback. I'll show you the replay again of that boundary. That was picked brilliantly. One bounce into the fence. We're back live. This time trying to hit the big one. Missed that completely. That was picked brilliantly. One bounce into the fence. We're back live. This time trying to hit the big one. Missed that completely. Coming into bowler's next delivery. But probably missing the leg stump. single taken. Leg byes would be signalled here by the umpire, in my opinion. Yeah, the leg byes have been signalled. So it's Samir Kocher on strike. He's the other opener, and who doesn't know this guy, Samir Kocher? He'll be facing Rabindra Jhunjhunwala. And Rabindra has a knack of picking up wickets with the new ball, so Samir will have to be careful. Oh, and he's played that nicely in the gap. Should be a boundary. There's a fielder out there though, just a single. It's a good start by Samir. Off the mark on his very first delivery, and that's the end of the first over. 6 without loss. That's a very good start by the Jbcn Golden Stallions openers. Both Sachin and Samir have done well. And it's 7 without loss after the end of first over. It's going to be Divya, will be bowling his first over and sharing a new ball with Ravindra. The first delivery, Samir on strike. He's played that nicely. Flicked brilliantly towards the deep square leg for a boundary. What a shot that is. Absolutely brilliant start by the batsman here with Ravindra. The first delivery, Samir on delivery on his pads, and he's that nicely. Dealt with that severely. Brilliantly towards the deep square leg for a boundary. What a shot that is. Just whipping it. Absolutely brilliant start by Samir Kocher. Starting off really well. This is just his second delivery. He's played it for a boundary, so 2 deliveries and 5 runs. It's a really good start as far as Samir is concerned. Divya to Samir again. Oh, this time he's played it in the air. Will that be a chance of a catch? And he's gone. That's a good catch taken. Wow, Samir not judging the length properly, and this time he's hit it straight into the hand. Oh, this time he's played it in the air. Will that be a chance of a catch? And he's gone. That's a good catch taken. Wow, Samir. Go up really high in the air, but that's a big wicket. Samir has lost his wicket really cheaply here. He's not happy with that shot. It's 11 for 1, and Jbcn Golden Stallions have lost their first wicket. That's an important one. Samir Kocher going back to the pavilion. He's not happy. You can have a look at the reaction, but that was a good delivery by Divya, who's taken his first wicket and given the breakthrough to his team and the captain. Just have a look at that. Samir again. Oh, this time he's played it in the air. Will that be a chance of a catch? Deliberately, but he's gone. That's a good catch taken. Wow, Samir lost his wicket eventually. That was a good catch taken at mid-off. Rohan Dharia is the new batsman. He'll be taking strike. Divya started off his spell brilliantly. He's got hit for a boundary, and what a comeback. He's taken his revenge with a wicket after that boundary was scored really nicely by the batsman. And Rohan Dharia is the new bat. He's on strike. Oh, and they were bowling a wonderful first delivery to Rohan. Was there an edge? Rohan missed it completely, and Div confirming it with the umpire. Was there an edge? The wicketkeeper, however, could not gather the ball, could not collect it. It's going to be a Herculean task for both the teams. This is the final match. Pressure on both the teams. Good delivery again. Oh, this time in the air. This could be chance of another catch, or could be a big one. That's a huge six. Wow. That was a chance of a catch, but this could be chance of another catch. The spectators outside the ground. What a shot that was by Rohan Daria. Just have a look at that. Brilliantly played straight back over the bowler's head. Big six that is. Would you believe it? For a moment we thought whether this was also a miss hit. What a shot by Rohan. Huge six. He's opened his account in style. Oh, and what a comeback! And he has a knack of taking up the challenge when somebody hits him for a boundary or a six. This time again he gets a very important wicket. The middle stump uprooted. Would you believe it? Oh, and what a comeback! And he has a knack of taking up to have been playing the challenge when somebody hits him for a boundary or a six. This time again, not a good shot, but what a wonderful piece of bowling. Great comeback, and Rohan Daria going back to the pavilion. Would you believe it? Div has struck again. Just have a look at that. The length. Oh, and what a comeback! And he has a knack of taking up fist pump. The challenge when somebody hits him for a boundary or a six. Down here, Div takes another wicket. He takes the revenge of a six that was hit on his bowling. So twice he's been hit outside. Oh, and what a comeback! And he has a knack of taking up. Managed to come back really well to take that wicket, and that's the end of his first over. 10 for 2 his figures. 2 important wickets taken by Div in his very first over. Would you believe it? It's 17 for 2 after 2 overs. Rabindra Jhunjhunwala it is, will be bowling the second over of a spell. Sachin back on strike. He's been a spectator in the previous over completely. Oh, and that should be a wide. A signal by the umpire. Not a good start to the over by Rabindra. RJ, as he is popularly known in the circuit, very experienced. Very good cricketer, and more than that, a very good person. Brilliant character to have in the team. Oh, and that should be a wide on the leg side. So 2 in a row. Was there a tickle? Seems no. Rabindra just confirming it with the umpire. Gets a wide again, so 2 wides in a row. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, and this time should be a very close shout. That was such a close shout, and the umpire has given it not out. 2 wides in a row. Just have a look at the replay. Next delivery. Oh, and this time should be a very. Looks to be a good decision eventually. Rabindra to Sachin, and that's a very good shot, and should be some runs here. That's a very good stop by the fielder, chance of a couple of runs easily, and he stops the boundary nicely there. That's a good delivery, and the new batsman Manmeet is on strike. Starts off nicely with a good shot towards mid wicket, but no run taken. Hasn't opened his account on the first delivery that he played, so he'll have to play the next delivery by Rabindra, who's done really well in his spell till now. Oh, that's a thick outside edge, could be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. It's a good attempt by the fielder, but that had a lot of power behind the shot. Just have a look at that. Thickish outside edge. That's a thick outside edge. Could be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. Towards the third man boundary. Good attempt by the fielder, but that had me. Rabindra to Manmeet again. Oh, and what a catch that is! He's gone! He's been given out here, and Manmeet not happy with the decision. But what a catch by the keeper. Just have a look at that. Oh, and what a catch that is! He's gone! Very tough to answer. He's been given out here, and Manmeet not. That was hitting the glove or not, but Manmeet has been given out here, and the third wicket down. Rabin gets his first. 24 for 3 now. Manmeet still really disappointed, and Rabindra gets his first wicket. 24 for 3. Rabindra.
Oh, and what a catch that is! He's gone! He's been given out here, and Manmeet not happy with the decision.
You got the new batsman Nitesh. What a start by Rabindra to Nitesh. Dot delivery again. got Sachin on strike. Divya bowling his second over. He started off really well, taking 2 important wickets. It's a good one. He's played it towards the third man for a single. Nitesh back on strike. Should just be a dot delivery. Don't know why is he appealing for LBW and apologizes to the umpire straight away. That was nowhere even close to being given an LBW. Oh, and that's probably edged. That was really close. The insider just saved him here. Would have been a definite LBW decision had that edge.
Oh, and that's probably.
He's got a chance to elongate his innings because of that edge that saved him. It's a good delivery straight to the fielder. Full toss, he's played it nicely, and there's a fielder out there at mid-off. Should not be taking a single, and that's the end of a very good over. Just one of that. Div has bowled 2 really good overs. 11 for 2 his figures in 2 overs. 25 for 3 after 4 overs. So it's 25 for 3 after 4 overs. Rabindra Junjunwala coming into bowl his third over. He's taken a wicket in his previous over. An important one of Manmeet. And now it's Sachin on strike who plays it back to the bowler, and he's missed that. A single taken by Sachin. So Rabindra giving away a run there. Could have been a dot. Instead a single taken. 26 for 3. They're in trouble for sure. The Jbcn Golden Stallions at the moment. That's a good shot by Nitesh straight to the fielder. Dot delivery. So Nitesh has played 7 deliveries for no run. He's taking his time. Good delivery. He's played it nicely. A quick single taken. Oh, and he's been sent back. Would you believe it? Probably the right decision by Sachin. He doesn't want any panic between the two. That's the reason why he said no immediately for that single. Oh, he's played that nicely. Straight back the bowler's head. And what a stop this is by the fielder here. Just a single given, and Nitesh has got a single eventually, and he's off the mark on the 8th delivery that he faced. A lot of time taken by him, but they need somebody to stay at the crease as well. 27 for 3 all of a sudden. They're in dire straits for sure. Oh, that was so close. Would you believe it? Could have been the 4th wicket and Ravindra's 2nd. Just have a look at that. Oh, that was so close. Very good delivery. Oh, and what a connection. Will that be a big one? Seems to be a boundary.
Oh, and what a connection. Will that be a big one?
Close to being a 6. One bounce into the fence.
Seems to be a...
Could have been chance of a catch, but it seems there was a drop catch as well, which you're not able to.
Oh, and what a connection. Will that be a big one?
Camera from here, but nonetheless a boundary to end the over. Divya coming into bowl is 3rd over. 31 for 3 after 5 overs. That's a good start in terms of run rate, but they've lost 3 wickets. That's what the issue here is. That's what the concern is. And Div has taken 2 of them. Coming to bowl is next. On strike is Nitesh. Just a good shot played by him with a straight back. Quick single taken as well. Sachin on strike. Oh, this time he split that in the air. Could be a chance of a boundary. There's nobody stopping that. And this will run into the fence. So Sachin getting some runs for the team and himself.
Oh, this time he split that in the air. Could be a chance.
He's trying to hit. He was trying to hit it towards it. Keep square like it seems. Eventually went on. Just have a look at that. Got the top edge and went towards the fine leg for a boundary. But these are important runs, especially when you've lost 3 wickets quickly. Sachin 15 of 13 is doing well. Oh, and this time again he'll get a boundary. Poor delivery. Dispatched towards the fine leg. Deserved the treatment on that occasion. Just have a look at that. Oh, and this time again he'll get a boundary. Poor delivery by Divya. Dispatched towards the fine leg. Sachin getting another boundary for himself and the team. He's raised to 19 of 14 deliveries. Wonderful piece of batting this is. Oh, that's a wonderful shot and will be a boundary. What a shot that is by Sachin. That was pitched up. But still, you got to convert that. Just have a look at that. Brilliant. Oh, that's a wonderful shot and will be for a boundary. What a shot that is by Sachin. So Sachin, at the moment, the lone warrior for the team. That's a good shot again this time. And that's a boundary again. 3 in a row. Would you believe it? Probably 4 in a row. This is the 4th boundary in the over. That's a good shot again this time. This is brilliant batting by Sachin. And that's a boundary again. 3 in a row. 4 boundaries in a row. Sachin playing like a true champ here. It's a good delivery. The keeper misses that, and that's the end of Div is over. Quite an expensive one. 17 of that. And Sachin playing a gem of a knock. Sooner or later, those who win are those who think they can. And Sachin at the moment definitely thinks he could win this match for the team. Short drinks break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. You've got Nishant, who's been introduced into the attack. That's a good start by him. And a very good shot by Nitesh, trying to come back for the second. Will be a single only. That's a good piece of work by the fielder at deep square leg. Nishant, the left arm spinner, has a lot of work cut out for himself. He's a very good spinner and a genuine wicket taker for the team. Sachin will have to be careful. He needs to stay for long. He's done really well till now to get to 27, which is a very healthy score for any batsman in a T20 format. But then he needs to stay. The required run rate is just over 7 runs and over. The RRR 7.08. Look at the current run rate, almost 8 runs and over. Courtesy some really good batting by Sachin, who doesn't strike. That's a good delivery. He's played it nicely for a single. Brilliant running as well. That's the way you have to just take your innings along and try to play till the end. 50 up for the team as well with that single. What a knock this has been by Sachin. That's a full delivery and he's done well here, Nitesh. Quick single taken by Sachin and Nitesh. That's a full toss and he's played it nicely towards the deep square leg. Should be a single. Nitesh back on strike. 4 deliveries and 4 runs by Nishant in this over. That's a good start, I would say. That's a good delivery and he's played it nicely. Shimmies down the track. Couple of steps and a single taken. That was a good shot towards long off. He's back on strike now. Sachin. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's played it nicely again. Should be a single. That's a good start to his spell by Nishant. Just 6 of that. And good batting by Sachin and Nitesh as well. 7 overs have been bowled. 54 for 3. Partho has been introduced into the attack. On strike is Sachin. Oh, and this time he's got it in the slot. Could be a boundary. Oh, that's a very good stop by the fielder. Just a single. So single taken on the first delivery. Nitesh on strike. Partho tossing it up. Too much here. That's a good shot by Nitesh in the gap as well. Should be a single. Good piece of work by the fielder. Deep mid wicket for a single. Sachin back on strike. Nitesh is doing a good job as a second fiddle. Somebody has to stay at the wickets. Oh, and what a connection this could be a big one. That's a big 6. Wow. What a shot by Sachin. He's just played it to perfection. Partho. Oh, and what a connection this could be a big in the air, but that's a big 6. Wow. What a shot by for a big 6 Sachin towards deep square, deep mid wicket. No chance for the fielders out there. All of them just spectators. What a shot that is. Sachin all of a sudden has reached 37 in just 22 deliveries. Just have a look at his strike rate. Especially when the chips were down. He's done really well for the team. 62 for 3. All he needs is to just stay at the wickets. 85 required to win now in 12.3. That's a short delivery. Sachin has played that nicely in the gap. Could be chance of a couple of runs here. But they take only a single. Partho has been expensive in his first over. Oh, and he's shimmied down the track. He's played it nicely. Could be a boundary. What a shot that is by Nitesh this time. Both these players are on fire at the moment. Just have a look at that. Oh, and he's making it as a full down the track. He's played it nicely. Could be a boundary. What a shot that is by Nitesh this time. For the fielder as sweeper to cut that off. 71 for 3 all of a sudden. 67 for 3. Beg your pardon there. Nitesh has reached double figures here. 10 of 14 deliveries. Sachin 38 of 23. Partho has been expensive in his first over. Oh, he's played that nicely again. Should be a single easily to end the over. 14 of the over. 68 for 3 after 8 overs. It's a very good over in the context of this game as far as the Jbcn Golden Stallions are concerned. got Nishant bowling his second over. Starts off with a good delivery. Quick single taken. Another good delivery is played at the soft hands. Quick single taken again. Wonderful work there by Sachin again. Nitesh back on strike. 70 for 3. All of a sudden, this partnership is blossoming really well. That's a good comeback by Nishant, just to dot delivery. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Just trying to come down the track, and they've taken a quick single again. So they're running between the wickets is really brilliant. Both of them complement each other really nicely. With a snap of a finger, they just steal the singles under the nose of the fielders. That's a good delivery. He's played it nice in the gap. What a shot that is! That's a stunning shot towards the boundary. Would you believe it? Sachin has been under the nose of the fielders on fire today, and probably this is good delivery. He's played it nice in the gap. What a shot that is! That's a stunning shot towards the boundary. Would you believe it? Room for himself on a Yorker delivery, almost a block hole delivery. I'll show you the replay again. Under the nose of the fielders. That's a good delivery. He's played it nice in the gap. What a shot that is! The extra cover region. That's a stunning shot towards the boundary. Sachin. Good piece of bowling, but the damage seems to have been done. 7 of the over already, and he's playing it really sensibly. 9 overs have been bowled, 75 pitches, 43 of 26. No matter you're playing on a Fatima cricket ground or a Wankhede, Sachin, who always performs. Here it is Sachin as well, performing for the Jbcn Golden Stallions. So the name Sachin is synonymous of performance. No matter what level of cricket you're playing, no matter which ground you're playing, no matter what the situation is, Sachin means performance and quality. You got Siddharth, who's been introduced into the attack. This is the 10th over of the innings, and on strike is Nitesh. Siddharth to Nitesh. Oh, and that's edged. Could be a boundary. There's nobody to stop that. Wonderful piece of bowling, but unfortunate for the bowler. On strike is Nitesh. Genuine edge, thick outside edge. Oh, and that's edged. Could be a boundary. There's nobody to stop that. Wonderful piece of into the tally, and score has reached 79, 9.1 overs. Run rate of 8.62 at the moment. Almost 9 runs an over. Very well placed with the run rate. It's just that need to save wickets till the end. That's a good piece of bowling. Good comeback by Siddharth. In the air and in the gap as well. Could be another boundary. There's a fielder out there. Does well. They will take only a single. That was the right decision. That's a good delivery. Played it with soft hands. Just a dot delivery. Siddharth bowling a good first over. Played it nicely. Should just be a single. Quickly taken by Nitesh as well. So he's done really well at the other end. And 6th runs of the over already. This is the last delivery of the 10th over. Probably drinks will be called after this ball. 81 for 3. They need only 66 to win now. They've done really well in the first half of this innings, even after losing 3 wickets. The Jbcn Golden Stallions. Oh, he's played that in the air. Will that be a big one? That's a boundary. What a shot that is by Nitesh. In the gap and wide of long on. Just have a look at that. Picked it brilliantly. Oh, he's played that in the air. Will that be a big one? That's a boundary. What a shot that is by Nitesh. In the gap and wide of long on. The over. 85 for the loss of 3 wickets. After 10 overs, the run rate has reached 8.5 runs per over. And we'll be back after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. We're back live after the drinks break and it's 85 for 3. Jbcn Golden Stallions have come back really strong after they lost 3 quick wickets in this JFSC Dads Premier League T20 Elite Group Final. And the ball has now been given to Tapan, who will be bowling his first over. And the 11th of this innings. On strike is Sachin, who's played a gem of a knock till now. Short delivery is pulled that nicely, and this will be a boundary to welcome Tapan. Sachin is on fire today. This innings on strike is Sachin, delivery, a gem of a knock start now. Short delivery is pulled that nicely, and this will be a boundary to welcome Tapan. Short delivery, Sachin easy pickings for him on that occasion. He's raised to 48 of 29. Good delivery. That should be a wide. So a good delivery followed by a wide. Tapan needs to go back to the drawing board. 5 runs given. Just 2 deliveries till now. That's a good shot. Will he come back for the second? It seems yes. He's coming back for the second. Chance of a run out. But 2 runs taken nicely. Good work there by Sachin, and that's his 50. What a wonderful knock by Sachin. 50 of 31. He raises his bat, and the entire dugout standing for him, acknowledging his wonderful effort. 50 of 31, 92 for 3, and that's a gem of a knock in a final, and being congratulated by the opponent as well. That in itself is a great achievement. If your opponent comes up, congratulates you in a very important match, which is for his team as well. Tapan coming to bowl is next. Oh, he's pulled that nicely. Will that be chance of another boundary? Oh yes, that is going to be another boundary in the deep square leg region. He is on fire at the moment. Whatever he's touching is turning. Pulled that nicely. Will that be chance of another boundary? For the square leg field. Oh yes, that is going to be another boundary in the deep square leg region. Very expensive. He's on fire at the moment. Over already in 4 deliveries. Sachin, whatever he has been brilliant. It's Tapan. We're bowling the next delivery. That's a good shot. Picked it from outside the off stump. Should be a single. 1 delivery still to go in this over. Nitesh on strike. Just a single to end the over. Expensive over coming to an end. 13 of that. 98 for the loss of 3 wickets after 11 overs. Just 49 required to win now in 9 overs. At a required run rate of 5.44. This match is going towards the Jbcn Golden Stallions. Courtesy this wonderful partnership between Sachin and Nitesh, who've done so well in the last few overs. So it's Vineet who's been introduced into the attack. On strike is Nitesh. 49 to win from 9 overs. Vineet with his first delivery. That's a good start. Just outside the off stump. He's trying to cut that, missed that completely. Nitesh. A good piece of keeping by the keeper as well. Vineet to Nitesh. Oh, and that should be a wide. That's a good lead by Nitesh. He's trying to steer it towards the third man, but eventually let it go and go a wide for his team. Oh, and what a delivery, and he's gone! Brilliant stuff here. That's a peach of a delivery, and that's a very good catch by the wicketkeeper. Just have a look at that. Oh, and what a delivery, and he's gone! Brilliant stuff here. Partnership has got broken. That's a peach of a delivery. 99 for 3. 99 for 4. Nitesh has gone back to the pavilion. That's a very good piece of bowling by Vineet, who's just come to the attack and taken a very important wicket. A very good catch by the wicketkeeper Kumar. An important wicket at the right time for the Dice Aces in this final match. Stay tuned, we'll be back. We've got a new batsman, Rajneesh Duggal. He'll be facing Vineet. Vineet with his next delivery and the first to Rajneesh. Oh, and that was such a good delivery. He's played it nicely and taken a quick single. He's off the mark on the first delivery, and that's the 100 up as well with that single. Oh, this time seems to be a miss hit. Will that be a catch? No, just a single. It was in the no man's land, but that was a good delivery by Vineet. Sachin had no idea about that. He was lucky that there was no fielder in that area, in that zone, but the ball fell. This time he's changed the field and he's asked Ravindra to take the mid-wicket position, which is a good ploy in my opinion. He's got a mix of deliveries and the leg spinners that he's bowling. Really effective, and this time wide again. So he's definitely thinking a lot as a bowler. Beneath, he will try to bring one back into the right hander from outside the off stump. That's what I think could be one of his tricks or tactics. 45 required to win, so they need to do something really. Oh, that's a good delivery. They need to do something really impactful here to take back the match in their favor. At the moment, it's slightly in favor of the batting team, even when they've lost 4 wickets. Then too, because Sachin still at the crease, and look at his strike rate, 56 of 34. This is the way you have to bat as an opener, and he's just showing, leading by example as a batsman. That's a good short delivery. He's played that nicely, and there will be a fielder this time because he's taken so many runs in that region. They have to place a fielder there, which they did. Just a single to end the over. 6 of that over, Vineet bowls a very good first over of a spell. 12 overs have been bowled. 104 for 4. 43 to win in 8 overs. You got Nishant coming to bowl his 3rd over. On strike is Sachin. Oh, and he swept that nicely. There's a fielder out there, but will they be able to take the second run? Chance of a run out at the batsman then, but 2 runs taken nicely and easily by Sachin and Rajneesh. High quality batting by Sachin, who's playing on 59 of 36. Nishant with his next delivery. Oh, what a delivery. Wow. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Just bowling it slightly slower through the air and taken away from the right hander. Sachin's temperament is worth mentioning here. In playing right from the word go. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a boundary. And he's fielded it brilliantly. The fielder out there. What a stop that is. Right from the word. That was a good shot. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a boundary. And he's fielded it brilliantly. These kind of efforts is what the fielding team needs at the moment. Requires. They need to stop almost everything that is coming their way. And they need to take a wicket really quickly and soon. Nishant with his next delivery. Rajneesh on strike. Oh, and he's going on the back foot to play the left arm spinner. Dangerous ploy according to me. If he bowls with the arm, could be trouble for the batsman if he goes on the back foot. Oh, and that is the one that I was talking about. Didn't bounce to his expectations. He was trying to hit it towards the square leg. Oh, and that's edged. Should be a single. Good delivery again by Nishant. He's done really well in this over. Just one delivery remaining. Oh, that's the end of the over. 3 overs 16. His figures without any wicket. He's done really well. The left arm spinner, 108 for 4 now after 13. 39 to win in 7 overs. Vineet coming to bowl is. Oh, and what a shot that is. The umpire almost saved himself there. Just have a look at that. Vineet to Rajneesh. First delivery of his over. Vineet coming to bowl is. Oh, and what a shot that is. That was so close. The was in a dangerous territory there. The umpire. What a shot by Rajneesh. His first boundary. That's a good shot again. Just a single this time, but he's done really well till now. Rajneesh, 8 of 7. It's a star-studded team, the Jbcn Golden Stallions. Comes down the track. Sachin, what a shot! Could be a very big one. That's a huge 6. Wow! Probably the shot of the evening. Effortless hitting this is by Sachin. Just have a look down the track. Sachin, what a shot. Could be a very big one. Such a wonderful 6, and that's a big one. That's a huge 6. He's taken him to cleaners in this over. What a shot that is. Oh, this time edged and could be another boundary. The thick outside edge taking it towards the third man boundary. And runs flowing thick and fast here now for the Jbcn Golden Stallions. Just have a look at that. Time edged and could be another boundary. Slightly painful for the thick outside edge taking it towards. But the batsman would be really happy. Just 24 required to win now. This match seems to be going only one way. Sachin 70 or 40. It's been a one-man show in the second innings here at the Fatima Cricket Ground in the JFSC Dads Premier League Elite Final. Sachin 70 or 40. Oh, and this time a loose delivery which has been missed by both the batsman as well as the wicket keeper, and 2 runs taken as byes, signaled by the umpire. So nothing going right for the bowling team at the moment. Dice aces who've done really well today. This is the 14th over. 125 for 4. Just 22 to win. Oh, and he's played that brilliantly again. Will be a boundary. What a player this guy is. Brilliant. Absolutely gem of a knock here by Sachin. Just have a look at that. On his pads and and he's played that brilliantly again. Will be a boundary. What a player this guy is. Brilliant. Vineet not bowling the right absolutely line at all in this over, and the length also has been pretty ordinary. It's a very expensive over. 3 boundaries, a 6 and a couple. 21 of the over. Only 18 required to win now from 6 overs. This match seems to be a walk in the park as far as the Jbcn Golden Stallions are concerned at the moment. 129 for 4 after 14, 18 to win. delivery. Jhunjhunwala bowling his last over. He started off well with a couple of it's a good shot towards long off, should be a single. Came down the track, Rajneesh on that occasion. Oh, this time appealing. The finger has been raised. It's a big wicket. Or has he not raised the finger? Still not clear. Seems it's a dot delivery, not a wicket. It's a big wicket. Or has he not raised the finger? Still not clear. Seems it's a dot. Back live. That's wide down the leg side. Let's have a look at the previous delivery. Oh, and that was so close. But the umpire not interested, probably hitting outside the line, or maybe something else which we can't comment from here. It's a different angle. It's a good shot played on a good delivery. Should be a couple of runs easily. Sachin has been playing on a different planet today, it seems. He has answers to everything, every kind of delivery. Whether it's a Yorker or a good length delivery or a full delivery or short of length delivery or a half tracker. No matter you bowl it on the off stump, middle stump, leg stump, Sachin, it's going to hit you. This time, good delivery, a single taken. So that's the end of a good spell by Rabindra Jhunjhunwala. 24 for 1 his figures in 4 overs, 134 for 4 after 15. That's a wonderful shot. Mehul has been introduced into the attack, and good shot by Sachin. Just 12 required to win. 4.5 overs. Just a matter of a few minutes in this final, and they've done really well as a team, Jbcn Golden Stallions. Absolutely brilliant performance by the entire team, the entire unit. Short delivery is played that nicely. Could be a boundary. That stopped nicely. Couple of runs. Just a single they've taken. Oh, for a moment I thought they will take the second as well. Sachin seems to be in no hurry. Just 11 required to win. And they will be the champions of this elite group. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. Got the treatment. That's a boundary. You can't bowl that to a player who's playing on 80. Let's have a look at that. Oh, and group. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. He's missing the line completely. Got the treatment. He's hit that brilliantly. That's a boundary. Fine leg for a boundary. He's played that nicely again. Just a dot. Oh, and chance of a run out. Has he missed that? Seems yes. Show you the replay. He's played that nicely again. Look at that. Just a dot. Oh, and chance of a run out. Has he missed that? It was probably missed by the wicketkeeper, it seems. They need just 7 to win. Don't know why Sachin chose to take that single. It was never a run. Oh, and this time comes down the track. Could be a big one. And he's gone. The fielder takes a good catch at the deep mid wicket. A big wicket here, but he's done his job for the team. Oh, and this time comes down the track. Could be a big one. And he's gone. The fielder takes a good catch at the deep mid wicket. A big wicket here, but just have a look at that. The entire opposition applauding and congratulating Sachin for such a wonderful effort. That's a tournament winning knock, not just a match winning knock. Just 7 required to win. But Mehul gets his first wicket. Wonderful batting by Sachin, who's been the prolific scorer in this final, being played against the Dice Aces in the JFSC Dads Elite final in the Premier League 2022-23. .140 for 5 and just 7 to win in 4.1 overs. New batsman on strike is Rahul, who did really well with the ball. Needs to strike a couple of good blows to finish off the match. That's a good delivery by Mehul. That's the end of his over, 6 of his over. Rajneesh will be taking strike and 7 to win in 4 overs. Nishant bowling his last over. 7 to win in 3.5 overs now. Rajneesh 10 of 12 has done a wonderful job in his innings till now. Good delivery by Nishant again. Starts off nicely with 2 dots in Rajneesh. Not at all in a hurry, which is a good thing. You have to finish the job for the team. That is the more important thing instead of going for the glory. Oh, and this time he's been given out. He has been given out this time. Caught in front of the stumps. Just have a look at that for the glory. Oh, and this time he's been given out. A good delivery, but he has been given out this time. He seems to be unhappy about it. Caught in front. And that's the end of his innings. 140 for 6 now. This is the 17th over and just 4 wickets remaining now. So 7 runs still to go. Probably the bowlers will go all out here to take those 4 wickets. Nishant bowling a wonderful spell. Nishant bowling to Prakash, who's a new batsman. That's a full toss. He's played it nicely. Could be a boundary on the first delivery he faces. Oh, and that's a good try, but that's a boundary. Prakash opens his account in style with a boundary. Poor delivery. Just have a look at that. You can't bowl that. He's played it nicely. Could be a boundary on the first delivery he faces. Oh, and that's a good try, but that's a... Just 4 to win now. 3 to win, actually. That's a really poor delivery after he's bowled such a wonderful spell. 3 to win. This match could get completed in this over itself. Just one hit away from the champion being the champion. Jbcn Golden Stallions. That's a good delivery. Good comeback delivery by Nishant. Mehul coming to bowl to Rahul. He's played that nicely in the gap, and this will be a boundary. And that's the end of the match and the championship. Jbcn Golden Stallions are the champions of the JFSC Dads Premier League Elite category. And this will be a boundary. How he finished that. Brilliant. And that's the end of the match and the championship. Jbcn Golden Stallions are the champions of the JFSC Dads Premier League. That's a very satisfying victory for a very good team who's won this tournament in style. They win this match by 4 wickets. And Jbcn Golden Stallions today were the better team as compared to the Dice Aces, who played really well. That's the end of this match and the tournament, and we thank all the viewers who've joined us for this wonderful tournament throughout the tournament and the season. The JFSC Dads Premier League Elite category concludes today. And this is a commentator, Shalin Gupta, signing off for the evening. And thank you once again. Good night, goodbye, and take good care of yourselves. See you. Cheers.